Welcome to a fascinating journey into the future, brought to you by Video Creator, where technology reshapes our very existence today. China has unveiled a massive national plan to become the global leader in the humanoid robotics industry by the year 2027. This ambitious strategy is not just a dream, but a calculated move, positioning Shenzhen as the beating heart of this revolution. Shenzhen has become the ultimate headquarters for robotics because it perfectly combines advanced hardware manufacturing with cutting-edge software development capabilities. The supply chain is robust, featuring giants like BYD, providing the essential high-capacity batteries needed to power these complex, autonomous machines. Meanwhile, technology titan Huawei contributes sophisticated sensors and vision systems, giving these robots the ability to perceive the world clearly. On the software side, Tencent provides the artificial intelligence brains, creating the algorithms that allow machines to think and make decisions. This seamless integration of hardware muscle and software intelligence is what makes the Shenzhen ecosystem truly unique and incredibly powerful today. Let us look at the evolution of hardware, starting with the H1 model, a large and robust robot designed for factories. The H1 was built for power and durability, demonstrating the early stages of humanoid capability in strictly controlled industrial environments. However, the rapid pace of innovation has led to the G1, a smaller and more agile version designed for everyday interaction. The G1 represents a significant leap forward in flexibility, capable of performing complex movements that mimic human agility with remarkable precision. Perhaps the most shocking aspect is the price point, dropping to around $16,000, making it accessible for broader markets. This aggressive pricing strategy signals a future where humanoid robots could become as common in our homes as personal computers are. The transition from the massive H1 to the compact G1 illustrates the rapid miniaturization and refinement of Chinese robotics technology. It is not just about size, it is about delicate control, allowing these machines to handle fragile objects with human-like care. Now we reach the most critical breakthrough, known as embodied AI, which integrates artificial intelligence directly into the physical robotic body. Embodied AI is different because the robot does not just follow code, it perceives the real world and reacts to it. The learning process is fascinating, often involving humans wearing virtual reality headsets to guide the robots through complex physical tasks remotely. This method, called teleoperation, allows the robot to collect valuable data on how humans move, balance, and interact with objects. Through repetition and human guidance, the artificial intelligence begins to understand the nuances of tasks like folding laundry or organizing items. Once one robot masters a skill, that knowledge can be instantly uploaded to the cloud and shared with every other unit. We are already seeing these embodied AI agents testing their skills in real environments, such as stocking shelves in busy supermarkets. The true magic happens when they encounter an error. They can now correct their own mistakes without needing human intervention or code. This utilizes reinforcement learning, where the AI is rewarded for success, motivating it to find the most efficient way to work. These robots are learning to distinguish between static objects and living beings, a crucial step for safe interaction in our homes. Imagine a future where your robot assistant learns your specific cooking preferences simply by watching you prepare dinner a few times. Behind the scenes, thousands of engineers are working tirelessly to refine these learning models, reducing latency and increasing physical reaction speeds. Balance is key. Embodied AI allows the robot to predict slips and falls, adjusting its center of gravity instantly like humans. The complexity of these neural networks mimics the human brain, creating a machine that is not just a tool, but an agent. Simple tasks like fetching a drink involve complex physics and recognition, which these robots are mastering at an incredibly rapid pace. They are even learning to use human tools, meaning we do not need to redesign our world to fit the robots. Collaboration is the next frontier, where teams of robots work in perfect harmony to complete tasks that are impossible for one. China's goal is not just domestic use, but to export this technology, setting the global standard for how embodied AI functions. With mass production scaling up, the availability of these intelligent machines will likely disrupt labor markets across the entire globe soon. In factories, they will no longer be fenced off in cages, but will work alongside humans as collaborative partners and assistants. This shift requires the robots to understand human gestures and voice commands, bridging the communication gap between biology and silicon chips. Beyond industry, the potential for elderly care is immense, providing physical support for aging populations that face a shortage of caregivers. Designers are working hard to make these machines appear friendly and approachable, avoiding the uncanny valley that often scares human users. Imagine waking up to a clean house every morning because your embodied AI assistant worked silently throughout the night while you slept. Energy efficiency is crucial, and these robots are designed to autonomously manage their power levels to ensure they are always ready. Just like our smartphones, these robots will receive constant software updates, improving their capabilities and fixing security vulnerabilities over the air. In emergencies, their precise movements and lack of panic could make them ideal first responders, potentially saving lives in critical situations. They can venture into dangerous environments like fires or chemical spills, performing hazardous tasks that are too risky for human beings. Their tireless nature makes them perfect for repetitive but vital tasks like reforestation, helping to heal our planet's damaged ecosystems effectively. As Shenzhen pumps out these machines by the millions, we must pause to consider the profound impact on our social fabric. This brings us to the philosophical questions. Will these machines become our companions, or will they isolate us further from each other? We are already addicted to screens. Adding humanoid entities to our lives might fundamentally change the nature of human connection forever. If a robot can listen to your problems and offer logical advice, will you still seek the empathy of a human friend? There is also the fear of displacement. Will these efficient helpers eventually become invaders that take away our sense of purpose? In education, can a machine truly inspire a child, or is the human element essential for nurturing creativity and emotional growth? History shows that technological revolutions always bring resistance, and the integration of humanoid robots will likely spark intense social and ethical debates. However, the optimistic view sees a partnership where robots handle the dangerous and dull, liberating humans to pursue art and innovation. Imagine a world where you have more time for family and creativity because your robotic assistant handles all the mundane household chores. For those with disabilities, these machines offer a new level of independence and dignity that was previously impossible to achieve alone. We must also consider the environmental impact of producing millions of batteries and motors, ensuring a sustainable life cycle for these new beings. Governments will need to establish strict laws governing robot behavior, liability in accidents, and the privacy of the data they collect. Privacy is a major concern. With cameras and microphones in our homes, who owns the data that these robots are constantly recording? Security is paramount, as a hacked robot could physically harm its owners or be used as a tool for malicious activities. Therefore, the industry in Shenzhen is investing heavily in encryption and security protocols to ensure these machines remain safe and loyal. Despite the risks, the potential for positive change is undeniable, offering companionship to the lonely and assistance to the weak and weary. The transformation will be gradual but persistent. Soon, seeing a robot walking down the street will be as normal as seeing smartphones. Looking further ahead, these embodied AI agents are the perfect pioneers for space exploration, building habitats on Mars before humans arrive. But for now, the focus remains on Earth, and specifically on how this technology will reshape the childhood of the next generation. Will they ever understand art? Watching a robot play music with technical perfection makes us question what truly defines the human soul. We may admire their perfection, but we will always cherish the imperfections that make human art and expression so unique and relatable. From the factories of Shenzhen to the living rooms of the world, the robot revolution is no longer science fiction. It is here. This is a global shift, but the spark has been ignited in China, driven by a strategic vision to lead the world. As the hardware evolves and the AI becomes smarter, the line between tool and partner will continue to blur every single day. We are the creators, and they are our creations. How we guide their development will determine the future of our own species. The question is not if they are coming, but whether we are ready to welcome them into our lives and our society. They promise a life of less burden and more freedom, a promise that is incredibly tempting in our fast-paced, exhausted modern world. Yet, their silent presence in our private spaces will require a mental adjustment that may take generations for us to fully accept. Perhaps the children of today will not see them as invaders, but simply as another part of the natural world they inhabit. Thank you for watching this deep dive. Subscribe to Video Creator for more insights into the technology shaping our tomorrow. Goodbye.